Hi darlings, and welcome back to my makeup garden. It's Liz. We're gonna get ready together today. I've been wanting to do a get ready with me using the Juicy Olive palette for ever. And I filmed one last week and for whatever reason, it was so corrupted that I was like, well, fuck all. So we're gonna do that today because damn it, I want to. So it's almost Halloween and all of the Halloween spooky things are happening here. And I am beyond excited because I love Halloween. It is by far my favorite holiday. And I'm just basking in all the spooky goodness. So, okay, we're going to go into, this is the Juicy Olive palette, by the way. It's an oldie, but an okay. Honestly, I'm trying to decide if I want to declutter this or not, or if I want to hang on to it. So let's go into the shade here because I'm going to put that in my transition. And I think we're going to keep it kind of simple. And I think we're just going to do so here's the deal. Last time, the look came out garbage. I'm using my BlendBunny brush. So last time I did a look with this palette, for whatever reason, it was such a mess. It was a mess. It could have been me. I could have been a total mess that day. That happens sometimes. But god damn, it was... I was just like, this is it okay? This is what we're doing? So this is the lightest shade Dry Martini. And this shade's okay. It performs fine. It performs fine. It's getting older. But the color story is pretty limited and what you can and can't do with it because there's 6 shades and they're green and a black, So I feel like it needed a little bit lighter of a shade. And I think that I would look at it maybe a little differently. I don't know. I just want to use the eyeshadow palettes in my collection, and that's what we're doing. So we're gonna play with it. So we have a trunk or treat event coming up on this upcoming Thursday, and I signed up to be one of the cars for trunk or treat, and it's book fair week. Oh my god, all the best things when you're a kid, what's that? Spooky stuff? Yes. The book fair? Yes. Listen, there's one thing about me is that for my kids, we gonna have that book fair money. We gonna have that book fair money. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go into Shaken Not Stirred. I know, James Bond. And we're gonna put that all over our lid. I should say I'm going to put that all over my lid. So I have to pick a theme. So the theming for the event is storybook because it's their literacy night. So it's storybook. So I have 3 ideas. Okay, tell me which one your favorite is. Probably by the time I get this up, I will have decided, but these are three different ones, okay? So I thought about doing Little Red Riding Hood and turning my trunk, because it's a trunk or treat, into the forest with grandma's house, furthest in. And then wearing my Little Red Riding Hood cloak because I have that already and it wouldn't take too much for me to do that, which it sounds a lot more intricate than it is. But think about those shadow box things where you just do things in layers. So I would make a grandmother's house and put it in the back. And then I have roll out moss. I could put that all over the ground. And then I could just do one square scene with trees cut out and then just paint those darker colors and then do another one a little bit closer and do that and then a little bit closer. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that's what I'm thinking. I could totally do that. And then I could go, okay, so that's one theme. Okay. The second theme is doing Pete the Cat. So, which I think is more age appropriate, but it's a little less general. So my little has this book, my kid has this book called Pete the Cat and the 5 Little Ducks. And so I thought it would be fun to do, bring that to life in my trunk and then have, take 5 of our rubber duckies and then have the kids be able to pick one up and have a number on the bottom. And the number on the bottom is the number of candy they get. I think they would really like that. So, okay. That's cute. All right, I think I'm gonna go, do I wanna go all green? Maybe I'll do this on the lash line and then I'll just do like a highlight on the inner corner. But let me grab some baby wipes or something because like I made a mess of myself. Of course I did. Okay, so I thought the kids would have like so much fun with that. Okay, what do we wanna do next? Do we wanna just go ahead and do inner corner highlight? I kind of want to just do mascara. I'm going to use my Fan Fest. I'm just going to do it on camera today because why the fuck not? So, if you haven't seen this before, it's like, see that? But I like to flip it upside down and do it that way. So, we have that going on. So, I have to decide here, probably today, and then actually implement that, like, I have to measure I'm going to use my husband's car because it's nicer than mine. His car is newer and has a bigger, like, trunk area. Listen, my trunk, like, you could fit a dead hooker in my trunk. You could. But it's like, I don't know, it's not good for trunk or treating because it's kind of, like, deep in there. It's not as open, you know? But, I don't know. That's what we're thinking. So, I gotta get on that for today. So, that is exciting for me. This is the kind of stuff that I was looking forward to when I became a parent, like, it's not the whole first steps and all of that stuff. Like, that's precious and all. But, like, really, let's get into the Halloween, okay? Let's not pretend that that's not what my motives were about, okay? Oh, my air conditioning is on and I don't want to turn it off because it's just too hot. Normally, I turn it off when I film for you guys, but we're doing a get ready with me. And, like, do you care? Really? Like, to be fair, though, my AC is older and it does kind of sound like a freight train. I just like this mascara. I do. Like, I got this from Skeepers, like, I don't know, forever ago. And it was exchanged for, like, my honest opinion. I had to do, like, a reel. But, like, I just like it. It's been my go-to. And I think when, it's a bitch to remove, though. God, is it hard to remove. But I think when I run out, I am just going to replace it with this exact one. I don't know. What's your favorite mascara out there? Everybody has a favorite. What's your favorite? I don't like any of the Tarte ones. I've tried them and I just don't think that they're like all that in a bag of potato chips. I just, you know. Okay, I think I like that for what it is, and then we'll put something on the inner corner like when we get there, right? But I got to do the rest of my face first. So should I I moisturized my under eyes, but I think I might have just wiped everything off, but you know, fuck it. Listen, I don't care that much today. We're just chilling. I'm just going to put some color corrector on because my dark circles, I've not been sleeping well. And that's my own fault. And that's because I want to stay up all night and watch Naked and Afraid. And listen, when you're a parent, you divvy up your time however you can, right? And so if you want to do things for yourself, you make time for the things that you want. And I would like to watch Naked and Afraid. But I tried watching it around my daughter the other day. She's 5. And I can see his butt. Mom, why don't they have clothes on? It was so funny, y'all. I could not like. Let me grab my little poofy thingy. All right, so I'm gonna mix. I'm trying to use up this Ofra sample. This is a shade 4, I think. Yeah, 4. And their Absolute Cover Foundation. But I don't like this by itself. So I mix it with moisturizer. And I'm just gonna do that on the back of my hand. And I'm just gonna mix it with my Hey Honey. I'm almost out of this and I'm sad because I'm gonna have to buy another one. I'm just not ready to pay full price for it because I got this in a BoxyCharm. But I like this a lot. I will buy another one. It's lasted me a long time. So, okay, I put too much on my hand. But I'm trying to use up the sample is what I was getting at. So, okay, let me see what I do with my brush. There it is. So, and then the third idea, getting back to the trunk or treat, the third idea that I had was to do the Hansel and Gretel, because it's a storybook theme, okay? Hansel and Gretel, and turn the back of the trunk into like the candy cottage, you know, from the woods where the witch lives. And so turn that and then create a little door. And when they knock on the door for this trunk or treat, and like come out as the witch, like dressed as the witch. And then I would create, I saw this tutorial for these giant lollipops using pool noodles from the Dollar Tree. So I was thinking that I could just do that and just make some of those today. And then have it be set up as Hansel and Gretel, and then, you know, give away candy to the kids that way. So I thought it would be really fun. I love these kind of events. You know, when trunk or treats first started, I was kind of like, yeah, whatever. But honestly, as a parent, I really like it, being able to just go somewhere and like let them trick or treat together with their friends. And, you know, obviously you stay close by because I'm not leaving my babies anywhere. But it's been really good. They're so cute. And you get to see all the kids in their little costumes. And it's like the cutest fucking thing ever. It just really is. Like... All right, see, look how good that looks on its own. Like, my skin is, like, I have decent skin, and I'm grateful for that. But, like, but on its own, I just think that's really pretty. And it does wear nicely. Gotta give credit where credit's due, you know? Okay, I do kind of want to tap it in with the sponge. Maybe I'll just add a little bit, because my sponge is not wet. I'm just gonna add some to the sponge so it doesn't absorb all the makeup off my face. But... so I got that going on. I've got a few 3-look videos planned. I have one that's going up today that, so the day that I'm filming this, that's going up, of the Sinful Echoes palette. Y'all, I really liked it. I really like it. I'm going to do a couple get ready with me's as well. But yeah, I really liked it. So, okay, I think that's good. Let's finish the eyes. What do you think? Eyes, let's finish them. So, do I want to do sparkle on the bottom? Maybe I do. I'm on the fence. So I think I'm going to go into this shade for my lower lash line. I think that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to use a light hand because this shade can get kind of muddy. And then while that, I'm going to let my foundation settle in, and then I'll put the rest of my makeup on. That's what I'm trying to do. If I put like everything on before my foundation's had a chance to settle, I'm just not happy with it, you know, so. Okay, let's do this. And I'm not going to put concealer on. That's why I brought my foundation up to here and I put a color corrector on, is because all of the concealers that I have right now, I feel like they emphasize all of the lines under my eyes, and I just frankly look younger without them. So, albeit a little more tired, but I look younger without them. So why would I age myself, you know? Now I'm 38 and am I 38? Yeah, when was I born? I'm 37. And I always do that. Always end up aging myself like a year older than I am. I'm just going into that shade Dirty Martini, sorry. It's just pretty. Okay. And then now on my lower waterline, I'm just going to take, what do I want to take? Sorry, I need to wash my brushes. So like all of my usual brushes that I would go for are dirty. And I don't want to like make a mess of things, you know? Okay, I'm just going to go into a little bit of this shade again. That's the one I used in my transition, Dry Martini. And just fill in the rest of my lower line there. Okay. And then I'm going to go into this BK Beauty brush right here. This is like their little smudgy brush, into garnish. And we're going to put garnish right here on the lower. And then we'll put something brighter in my like inner corner. Probably whatever I use for a highlighter. I don't know. I have to look and see what's close to me here. All right. So that's going on. So I don't know. I'm leaning more towards, okay. Spooky Liz wants to do the wolf, like Red Riding Hood the wolf, because I think it'd be spooky. And then Fun Liz wants to do the grandma's house, like the you know, the witch from Hansel and Gretel. And then Practical Me wants to do the Pete the Cat, because I think the kids will gravitate more towards Pete the Cat. So I don't know, I'm torn. Tell me what your favorite is below. All right, I'm gonna go into this highlighter. This one is called the Glow Light highlighter. This one's by SoRich or SoRich. I don't know. I said SoRich. But this is the one that I got in my Ice Cream Beauty box. And I've been really enjoying it as a highlighter, but I haven't used it in an inner corner highlight yet. It might be a little bit too white, but it's okay. That is okay. So I haven't decided what I'm going to be for Halloween this year. And here's what ends up happening, okay? I end up getting really, really busy. I start off with these grandiose plans, right? And they end up getting really, really busy. And then I have all these grandiose plans. I'm going to make this and I'm going to do that. And then I end up not doing any of it and then defaulting to my witch costume like I do every single year. Every single year. I default to my witch costume. Yeah. Except for a couple years ago, I did manage to dress as one of the zombies from Plants vs. Zombies. And it came out really good. If I can find a picture of it, I'll pop it up right there. All right, I'm going to grab that black shade, Cocktails. This one broke on me and I had to repress it. And since I repressed it, it's not as good, honestly. All right, I'm just going to go and add some of that on my lower lash line. Actually, I'm trying to put it in my waterline, but I don't want to tug on my eye. And it's hard to do this into camera, so it's a little early in the day to be rocking a full dark lower lash line, but desperate times called for desperate measures. So, I don't know. Do you dress up for Halloween? Oh, I totally just fucked that up. I forgot that black shade has a lot of fallout, and I totally just put all of that on my lower lash line, or my cheek right there. It's okay. I'm going to put blush on. We'll just cover up the fallout because I'm not done with my face yet. I think that's good for my eyes. What do you think? That's okay. All right, let's put that palette down. Honestly, I look at it and I loved it at first and now I hate it and I just have a love-hate relationship with it. Okay, so we're going to go into my go-to here. This is just my Tarte Sea Breezy, but I'm just using the cream bronzer. I have decided that I don't really like the blush that's in here. It keeps hard panning and then I have to like scrape off a layer and then I just get mad at it. It's like being in an unhealthy relationship, you know? I'm in an unhealthy relationship with this blush. Like I want it to change and, you know, be a better blush and not hard pan on me. And, you know, like I expect it to change and then it doesn't. Which, by the way, I'm not like that with men. I don't have time for that. I just have my husband, the same one, for like the last 13 years. And we had we've been together for 13 years, but married for 11. Oh my God, we've been married for 11 years. We had our anniversary the other day, and we're not people who like celebrate their anniversary, honestly. Most of the time we forget that it's our anniversary until like the next day and we're like, oh shit, yesterday was our anniversary. Yeah, that's both of us. That's not just him. That's me too. But okay. She's looking cute, okay? Sorry, I feel like I'm all over the place, but I just wanted to do Get Ready With Me. By the way, did you know that I am a dumbass? And here's why. So, this whole time, I've been recording on my phone, right? I don't know if you didn't know that. I record on my phone. That's how I record my videos. That's how I edit my videos. All of that. I did not know that my forward-facing, like your selfie camera, that camera could record in HD without being in ProRes mode. Did you know that? Because I sure as fuck didn't. So I'm just going into this Haus Labs blush highlighter duo. That's the blush that I've been using a lot lately. It's a powder blush and I really like it. And listen, friends, I do love a good cream blush, but right now I really like a powder blush. I mean, I always love a powder blush anyway, but specifically like the last couple weeks, I've just been reaching for a powder blush. So, okay, that is very nice. I put a little bit on my forehead too, but I don't do that on the chin because I already have a lot of redness on my chin, so, but a little bit on the nose is good. Nice healthy glow, right? All right, should I put this highlighter on? Let's just put it on. I always use my finger for this anyway. It's kind of a pinky color. Just kind of makes, like, does a nice sheen, you know? But, that's what we got going on. I just wanted to come on and talk. And listen, like, there are so many things. We're going into Black Friday. And, I don't know about you, but I'm really not planning on buying that much. Like, I kind of stopped shopping the Sephora sales. I kind of stopped shopping. Like, listen, the Sephora sales are great, right? But I feel like in the beauty community as a whole, there's, like, this huge, like, magnification about the importance of the Sephora sale, right? Like, we see all of our favorite creators do it. This is what I'm buying at the Sephora sale. And let's be 100% real. Let's be, like, you know, honest with each other. Are the deals that good? Because listen, I think I'm just a rouge, like, you know, like the base level. I'm not somebody who spends like an obscene amount of money at Sephora. So the discount for me is not that much. So if it's a core everyday item, honestly, the individual brands, you can order it from them and save like so much more. Like, I just don't get the obsession. You know, I don't get the obsession with the Sephora sale. Maybe it's just me. I'm gonna do this one today because I haven't worn it in a while and I have to decide if I want to keep it or not. I'm gonna use a lip liner though. Am I? Is this the brown one? Yes. So I have to just like, there's this unhealthy relationship between the general public and influencers pushing the Sephora sale because the individual brands do deeper discounts than Sephora does all throughout the year. So I know that there are luxury items that is not the case for, but the things that I buy, I like the Kiehl's Ferulic Brew. Like, I really like that as like an exfoliant toner, and they put it on sale all the time, like regularly. So like, I don't feel the need to buy it from Sephora. I don't know. Are you somebody who shops it? Not judging anybody who does. I just kind of think that there's this unhealthy relationship between influencers creating content for Sephora and people feeling like they need to buy in that time period when we're so close to Black Friday, where, you know what I mean? And if you're just buying backup items, do you need to buy it right now? Honestly, I don't, you know? So, I don't know. It's my thoughts. And this is my space. Not like my space because, you know, RIP. But, you know, this is my beauty space. This is my makeup garden. This is what we do. We chat it out. Okay. I still fill in my top lip. That's because I got these crooked ass teeth in the front. Well, they're really not that bad. But they used to be straight, but now they're not straight because, you know, my wisdom teeth impacted everything, so. All right. Sorry, it's so hard to do this on camera, but here we are. So, all right. So it's getting to be declutter season, and I'm gonna have to go through my collection and decide what I'm going to keep, what I'm not. Now, I'm not going to do as thorough of a declutter as I did last year because I feel like last year I really went ham. Like, I really went hard on the declutter because I hadn't done one in a really long time. And, oh, if you're curious about that lip liner, that one's the BlendBunny, the one from the collection that they didn't put stickers on or words on. That's why I didn't bother to say it, because they didn't put the words on it. So, but it's one of those. It's cute though. All right, let me put the lipstick on. This is Tease from that collection. You see how cute they are together? I do love a neutral lip. God, I'm such a schlor for a neutral lip. Okay. Is the makeup done? The makeup is done. Did I do my brows? No. Am I going to do my brows? No. Yeah. Okay. Well, I have a pencil here. This is by a brand that I don't really talk about because their owner favors some unsavory political values, to my opinion. I'm just gonna, you probably recognize it if you're a makeup lover, so you know what it is. And if you don't, well, it's ABH. I'll tell you what it is. I don't really care. I just don't try to support them on my channel. But yeah, this is all I'm doing for my brows. I really don't like doing brows. I think they're annoying. I wish they could just like afford to go and have the Brow Wiz bar do them all the time. But you know, it's not practical for my life right now. So, especially since to get them done that way is like the cost of an eyeshadow palette, and they last a while, but is it worth the cost of an eyeshadow palette to me? No, absolutely not. It's definitely a treat yourself moment. Darlings, this is done. I'm sorry if this was all over the place, but this is a get ready with me and we're just chilling, and I'm not really going anywhere except to Home Depot because I gotta get stuff to cut apart for trunk or treat. So, this one I'm trying to go through. I'm trying to use a bunch of the palettes that I'm kind of borderline about in my collection. So you're going to be seeing some get ready with me's with kind of some like random things. And that's because I'm kind of on the fence about carrying some like dead weight that I've had in my collection for a while. There were some palettes that I saved from last year from that declutter that honestly, like I maybe have used once. So we're getting down to the wire. I don't want to keep them again this year if I'm not gonna, you know, use them. I like this palette, but I have a lot of these same shades in my collection, and I'm kind of on the fence about this one because it is getting older. So my friend Tony gave it to me, and oh hey girl, what's up? And as much as I like it, it is getting older, and I do feel like, you know, I have a lot of these shades. So do I need to keep it? You know, I don't know yet. I'm kind of on the fence about it. So I'm gonna use it a couple more times before then, but you know, oops. Anyway, I love your faces. Thanks for being here and popping by. And if you made it to the end of this, will you leave me like some kind of green emoji? I don't know, because this is the look that we're rocking today. I do feel like I should like blend this a little more or like tap that out a little more, but I'm not going anywhere and I don't really care today. So anyway, love your faces. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.